Karnataka, where its former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has spoken out in relation to the anti-cow slaughter law that was passed in the state of Karnataka last year. And he said that in Hinduism and Christianity, cow meat is in fact allowed. There are Hindus as well as Christians who do consume beef. And who is the BJP to dictate what one ought to eat and what one can't? It's my right to eat and I will eat it, though he did clarify that he is not a consumer of beef. Let's in fact listen into what he said.
ಗೋಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ನೋರು ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಧರ್ಮದವರಲ್ಲ, ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮದವರು ಕೂಡ ಗೋಮಾಂಸ ತಿಂತಾರೆ, ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಧರ್ಮದವರು ಕೂಡ ಗೋಮಾಂಸ ತಿಂತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗೋಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ, ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೂ, ನಾನು ತಿಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೆ ಗೋಮಾಂಸ, ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಿಂತೀನಿ ನೀ ಯಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಿಂತೀನಿ. It's a food habit, it is my right. ಬರೀ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರನ್ನ ತಿನ್ನೋದು, ಧರ್ಮಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಗೋಡೆ ಕಟ್ಟುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ನಡುವೆ ಗೋಡೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರೇ ಸಂಘ ಪರಿವಾರದವರು ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ.
All right, my colleague Imran now joins us on this broadcast. So Imran, we are seeing Siddaramaiah not just raking up the entire beef ban issue, but also bringing in the RSS, saying that they are building walls between people and not just communities.
Well, absolutely. Siddaramaiah said that not just Muslims, but even Hindus and Christians consume beef. And in fact, even though he doesn't consume, but he will stand for rights for anybody who want to consume. And he goes on to say that it's a policy of the BJP, and and he will raise this issue in the assembly, will continue to raise so. And he said that RSS is trying to build walls between communities and dividing people over these issues like Mandir, Masjid, and over beef.
Right, thanks a lot for that update, Imran. We'll track the developments in this story quite closely, but we're also being joined by Malvika Avinash of the BJP for more updates on this and her perspective. Ms. Avinash, your response to what Siddaramaiah has just said.
What has he said? Can you please repeat it for me?
Right. So Mr. Siddaramaiah was speaking in the context of the anti-cow slaughter law. He said Christians and some Hindus also consume beef, not just the Muslims. He's raised the issue of the beef ban in the assembly and wants to know why there is a ban. He's a Hindu and he's not consumed beef, but will do so if he chooses to, and nobody can question him.
I think Mr. Siddaramaiah has got both beef consumption as well as being a Hindu wrong. He is not a practicing Hindu. If he were, then he would not have brought about so many policies, including Tipu Jayanti, which he did as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, because his mindset is completely anti-Hindu. So first and foremost, his claim that he is a Hindu itself is wrong. Two, beef consumption, we are speaking of cows here, cows and cow slaughter, not that of the buffalo. So what beef consumption is he speaking about?
All right, thank you, Malvika, for joining us here on this broadcast, and we'll keep a close watch on what really happens next and any more responses coming in. Slipping into a short break, we'll be back with the latest.